Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by finding the prime factorization of 24 and 28. We're going to prime factor both of those to find the GCF. So start with that. Go. Start with a factor pair for 24, Jessica. 6 times 4 works for me. Does it matter what factor pair I start with?
No.
No, I can do all, because they all should turn out to be the same thing. So 6 times 4 turns into 2 times 3 times 2 times 2, because 6 is 2 times 3, 4 is 2 times 2. Then I just need to write these in order, and I'm going to leave them in expanded form of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay? Give me a factor pair to start with 28, Emma. 4 times 7 works for me. Okay? So 4 turns into 2 times 7 is prime, so we leave it there, right? So, as we're looking at this, then what do you notice that they have in common? Mia? They have 2 times 2. So, my greatest common factor here is going to be what?
2.
My greatest common factor is going to be 4, because 2 times 2 is my greatest common factor. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 is my greatest common factor. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have the numbers 30 and 48. But we're going to write 30 plus 48 to start. And what we're going to do is we're going to find the greatest common factor, and then we're going to write our greatest common factor using the distributive property. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Okay? So why don't you guys take a second, factor out 30 and 48, and find your greatest common factor. So, I prime factor. Give me a factor pair to start to factor 30, Reese. 3 times 10, I agree. Can I factor 3? Nope, but it turns into 3 times 2 times 5, which is 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, 48, give me a factor pair to start with, Bailey.
12 times 4.
Okay, 4 times 12. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 times 6 is 12. All the 2's are prime, so I can carry those down. 6 turns into 2 times 3. And as I notice here, what do they have in common? Kayla? I see a 2 times 3 here and a 2 times 3 here. So my GCF is going to be 6. Now, I highlighted this. I want you to underline, circle, whatever you need to. Does it matter which 2 you use? No. But you are going to write this as a distributive property problem. You're going to put your greatest common factor on the outside. So 6 goes on the outside because that's my greatest common factor. What do I have left when I factored out 30? I have what left?
2 and 3, 5.
A 5. So I write 5 plus, what's 2 times 2 times 2? 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. So 30 plus 48 factors out to be 6 groups of 5 plus 8. Now we can solve that because we can know, and we'll start with this, but then what's 5 plus 8? 13. Okay, check on the side. See what 6 times 13 is. What's 6 times 13, Jessica? I agree that it's 78. Then let's check. Is 30 plus 48 78?
Yeah.
I agree. So you will see that you can start to solve these, and what they'll do is they'll ask you to solve this as a problem using the distributive property. All right? If I have 56 carrots and 72 apple slices, I want you to find out the most number of treat bags I can make with carrots and apple slices, and how many go in each. I'm just going to start. Okay, the idea is that I want to use GCF, or I want to find my GCF, because that's the greatest number they're going to have in common, which is going to tell me the greatest number of bags I can put together, right? Treat bags I can put together. So 56 should factor out to 4 times 9, not 4 times 9, 9 times 6, my apology. That's not it either. That's 54. 56 divides by 2. There we go. 2 times 28. There we go. There we go. 2 times 28. My bad. So then I take 2 times 2 times 14. Then 2 times 2 times 2 times 7. And I've factored 56 completely. So then 8 times 7, right? 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Right? Then 72 turns into 72. My bad. 8 times 9. Well, right away we should already have some sirens going off where we should see some things. So then 8 turns into 2 times 2 times 2, right? Because 8 is 2 times 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 times 3. Yes, I didn't mean to skip that. What I should have done was 2 times 4 times 3 times 3. I should have done that in that spot right there. Okay.
Do you have to do that step, or can you
If I would say that I'm the only one that probably has manipulated the math and multiplication facts well enough to do that, you need to write it out. So then we're going to underline, and you can do it in pencil, I'll do it in highlighter so you can see it, what they have in common. I see that they have 3 2s all in common, yes? So then my GCF is 8. So GCF is 8. So I'm going to have 8 bags, or 8 different people are going to get a treat, snack bag, whatever it is. Alright? So then I put 8 on the outside. How many carrots are each person going to get?
7.
Is each person going to get? 7 carrots, right? Because that's what's left, and we know that that's carrots. Plus
9 apples.
9 apple slices. And the one way that you can check that you have factored that out most completely is that do 7 or 9 have any factors in common? No. So you know that 8 people would be getting snack bags full of 7 carrots and 9 apple slices.
Let's do another one.
Okay? Okay, so then, here's one more. I am firing up the grill. I am going to make 144 hot dogs. And I am also going to make 54 cheeseburgers. If everybody's going to get the same amount and same order, what is the most amount of people I can feed? How do I factor 144? Anybody have a factor pair for 144?
9 times 6.
Whoa, let's raise our hands here. Carson, what do you got?
2 times 7.
2 times 72. So then 72 turns into 2 times 36. 2 times 2 times 4 times 9. So 2 times 2 times 4 is 2 times 2. And 9 is 3 times 3. So I have that factored completely. And then 54 is, Mia? 6 times 9, good. 2 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? So, yep, so factored that out. I noticed that they have 2 times 3 times 3 in common. So what does that turn into as a GCF? 18. So 18 people are going to get fed, and they're obviously going to get a lot of food here as we look at this. So if I feed 18 people, because they're all going to get the same thing, how many, based on 144, how many hot dogs does each person get? 8. Because that's what's left over after I pull out my GCF. So 8, H or D, and we use D there, so we'll use D down here, plus what's left over here? 3. So 3B for burgers. And again, I just randomly made that up. I think 8 hot dogs is a bit excessive.
You want a burger?
And 3 burgers.
Hot dogs are small.
You'd go into a meat coma if you ate 8 hot dogs and 3 hamburgers in one setting.